Hello everyone, my name is Deckerlink the Trained Unprofessional, and I finally got some acoustic foam sent to me by my good friend Courtney, and they happen to be green, so I wanted to test the green screen quality of it, but my dumbass decided to wear a green shirt on the same day that I was going to test a green screen, and so this experiment is kind of a wash. It works. It also kinda doesn't. I don't really know. All I know is this is kind of the effect I have right now, and whether or not this is how things should be, this is more horrifying than I thought it was gonna be. Something that's also fucking me up is that okay, so you can see and you can hear this royalty-free version of a song you probably might be recognizing, but I have these wireless headphones and they're crackling. I don't know what's going on with them right now. Something's going on with them. But because of that, I thought the menu music was like going nuts or some shit. And so I was like, what the fuck's happening? Is it just because I'm far long enough in the game that there's some sort of corruption effect on the menu screen? Even Echo doesn't do that. And then it turns out, no, it's just my headphones are fucking not good. I don't know how to fix it either, because I don't know what's... It's not like you can test the chord with these fucking things. I don't know what's happening. I'll push through it. I'm a tough boy. Sort of boy. This was going to be a tough night. Yeah, this is Sissel's route. This is where we were going on our big date in the cool, hip, but not hip because it's hoity-toity as fuck kind of place. And people are like, be loud. Hey, Sissel, are you sure you want to be here? My phone suddenly pinged with a new text message. Who has a text message alert sound that is this long? The bread's actually pretty good. You should try it. Ooh, the plot. There's fucking connivers. Not connivers. Conspirators. There, that's a fucking word for you. Also, let me know if the sound is any better with the acoustic foam behind me. I was given the advice to put the foam behind me because the sound, mostly in this room, is of it bouncing off that bare-ass wall in front of me, bouncing onto the wall behind me, and then into the front of my microphone here. I can briefly overlap with the game, and you can see where the wall is. My kitchen-ass chair. How the fuck? What the fuck is that expression on her face? That's fucking terrifying. What the... John, is something wrong? Fucking... Goddamn... Philip and... Oh, it's not an expression. I thought her eyes were doing like a fucking like... evil look. She's probably just wearing sunglasses, but... No, everything's great. God damn it, you spies. You spies. Sissel did not look convinced. He looks cute as fuck, though. Hey, I'm sorry if the day got off to a weird start, but I'm sure we're gonna have a blast here. Just think of all the great food. Any time spent with a cute guy like you is a blast. But seriously, though, how does Ginny know about this? Know about the bread? How did... Look to your... Oh. There we go. Oh, what the fuck? Owen! What the fuck kind of fucking... What the fuck are you wearing, Owen? What? Oh, for the love of mud. Wow. This was the laugh I needed after the Flynn route ending. Good lord. I like how Philip doesn't even fucking try. He brought the bird! Why would you bring the bird in? This restaurant has some very interesting guests. I'm fucking tickled pink by this shit. Doesn't help that the weight of Owen's face makes it look like it's this giant fucking grin. Fucking Sissel's just like, oh, what's going on, dude? Fucking fuck! I know, right? There's so many snub rich people. Yeah, yeah, with dumb top hats and twirly mustaches. I squinted at Philip's pigeon, who was busy pecking furiously at the tea leaves in his cup. My phone buzzed again. Dude, you're supposed to be enjoying your date? Nice! Philip's like, yeah, you think you fucking wouldn't get noticed? You fucking idiot. Even the pigeon's like, whoa, what the fuck? Keep your eyes on your man! A waiter suddenly approached their table, looking very stern. Sir, I'm afraid we don't allow pets in here at very illegal seafoods. Excuse me. You don't understand. This pigeon is my... What? What? That's worse than fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ. I gaped in utter bewilderment as a loud argument broke out behind... Philip, you gotta fucking be a dick, don't you? Man, the customers are pretty rowdy around here. What is happening back there? Nothing, just a bunch of patrons being persnickety. That's a fucking fun word. I like that word, persnickety. Also, I like the lighting effect around the candle. Oh, my headphones are going out again. This music sounds really funky to me right now, dude. You hear that shit, dude? Fortunately, I don't really need to worry about the music quality for me. I just hope to God it doesn't sound like that to you. Want to go grab some food before something bad happens? Sissel brightened up as he stood up from our table, completely oblivious to Philip wrestling a waiter behind him with a pigeon squawking furiously on his shoulder. Sounds good to me, I'm starving. That's something I do like. With the limitation of it being 4x3, you can make 16x9 pictures and then swivel them. I like that. That was very smart use of your limitations. I think limitation cultivates creativity. I think that was very, very smart use of your limitations there, Shirokoi, who on again, off again follows me on Twitter. The selection of food at very illegal seafoods was truly massive. You can tell by the fucking I lost Golden Corral, almost a Dairy Queen. If Dairy Queen had a buffet, we'd all be fucked. Rows and rows of buffet tables steamed with the mouth-watering scene of exotic seafood, most of which we've never even heard of. Who's we? I imagine both of you, because if you haven't heard of it, there's no way in shit. Well, no, he's a fucking cultivated artist of the food, a culinary artiste. This fucking green screen thing's making me realize more and more how much I fucking just hate myself. Sissel pulled me into the buffet area with a wide grin, but quickly grew overwhelmed by all the different choices. I've never seen so much food in one place before. What are you gonna get, John? I've got no idea. All the food labels are in fancy French. I'm probably gonna look around first before committing to something. Oh, sounds good. As the two of us wandered through the buffet tables, I catch Sissel nervously stealing occasional glances in my direction, as though to check that I'm still enjoying myself. I smiled encouragingly every time. At some point, we ended up getting separated in the crowd of frilly dresses and overly expensive tuxedos. Oh no. Oh no. I ducked my head in and out of the crowd aimlessly, searching for a glimpse of those familiar rabbit ears. Someone's gonna fuck with Sissel. I don't want him to get fucked with, dude. Oof. Sorry. Wait, Owen? Hold on, I gotta check something. There's some sounds coming from the living room, and as much as I know that things are okay, I don't want to fucking take the chance. Little insurance policy. Never hurt anyone. Unless I want it to, of course. Will you fucking stop? I'm trying to go see if I'm about to get murdered. I don't need a fucking sign falling on me. Other than the mess I fucking made walking around, I think I'm alright. Don't want to miss this, because that could easily result in... Oh, I got the sheath backward. I'm responsible with my sharp objects.
Oh, it's Poppos. There's a couple Poppos walking in the window next to the office.
Anyway, sorry. Wait, Owen? Yeah, there he is. Yo, John! The food here is pretty fishy, huh? Don't get the caviar, it tastes like weird knockoff boba from a bubble tea shop. Owen popped a caviar into his mouth and grimaced. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is. Very illegal seafoods indeed. I think one of my rich cousins owns this place, actually. Never mind that. What are you and everyone else doing here? Why, we're chaperoning your date, of course. You gotta make sure everything's running smoothly for you guys. Heart emoticon. That has no fucking place in a goddamn dialogue screen. I guess we've got you guys to thank for those meal vouchers. Gotta be honest, though, this place feels a little out of character for Sissel. Well, Sissel kept insisting on bringing you to the biggest and most expensive place in the city. He kept saying you deserved more than what a poor guy like him can give. That's not true at all. Sissel's great just the way he is. Try convincing Sissel of that. Gotta warn ya, fancy schmancy rich places like this tend to make him super self-conscious. Do try to make him more comfortable, yeah? Hey, oh, there he is. Oh, just shoving himself in front of Owen. Oh, Philip! You in your fight with the waiter? Philip rolled his eyes and grabbed Owen by the hood of his sweater. This ain't your date. Let him mingle in peace. The pigeon perched on Philip's shoulder chirped in agreement as he dragged Owen away. Sassy birds! Wait, I haven't gotten to try the oysters yet. Ugh. I watched them disappear into the crowd, Owen's words still echoing in my mind. Echo! Not much echo in this room because of the acoustic foam behind me, but there's still a little bit. Sissel's worrying too much. Yo, you called? Whoa, there you are. I'm glad he didn't get fucking stabbed or some shit. There's a lot of Black Hood Society shit goes on at these rich fucking places. I imagine he'd get carted off and wake up at a trunk in Bangladesh somewhere wondering what the fuck. Did you get any cool food? Nah, not yet. There's too many choices. I can't pick a single one. Plus all the labels are in some fancy cursive that I can barely read. I just decided to grab the same of whatever you're getting. Has anything caught your eye yet? Oyster noodle fry or caviar? Well, don't go with the caviar. Fucking Owen just said it was bad. I guess we'll go with the oyster noodles stir fry, which he notedly did not try yet. So that could be even worse. I don't want to fucking go with caviar. Fuck it. I don't want to get caviar. Besides, if you go to a fucking restaurant with homeless Magoo over here and you're like, I would like to try the caviar. Like, how's that supposed to make him feel more comfortable? It's probably going to make him feel like you're some high-maintenance bitch. Let's fucking go with oyster stir-fry. Well, we're at very legal seafoods. Might as well try some seafood, right? The oyster stir-fry looks pretty good. I began shoveling heaps of food onto my plate in inappropriate and obscene portions, earning looks of disgust from nearby customers. Damn, you must be hungry. Listen, this is an all-you-can-eat buffet, and I'm not letting a single plate go to waste. That is how you wind up looking like my fat ass, so be careful with that shit. You know, when your family's meeting place is the Golden Corral, I got a feeling that your family's got some problems. I speak from experience. Buffets aren't about grace, it's about eating. More customers grimaced as I forked several oysters into my mouth, and I continued shoveling stir-fry onto my plate. There's no honor on this battlefield. Sissel leaned over and caught a whiff of the sweet, buttery garlic smell of the oysters, and his mouth began to water. That does smell pretty good. It's pretty great. Want to try some? I grinned and gently held up a fork full of stir-fry up to Sissel's mouth. He spluttered and flushed in a bright shade of pink. I'm an adult. I don't need you to hand-feed me. Especially not here. Sissel glanced anxiously at the crowd of customers surrounding us. Most of them pretended not to see us, while others openly scoffed at us. See, this is something, not necessarily a problem that I have with this game in particular, but people generally don't give a shit as long as you're not impeding on them. There are always assholes that will take anything and everything as an impedance on them somehow. And you're gonna find more of that in a high-maintenance fucking Illuminati-ass shit place like this. But it's like those fucking posts you see where it's like, the little girl behind me wouldn't stop screaming at her mom that she wanted an apple pie at Burger King, so I went up to the counter before them and bought all the apple pies, and everyone started clapping. No one fucking clapped. That's a thought you had in your head that wouldn't have worked, wouldn't have been nice, wouldn't have been good, wouldn't have been celebrated, and your dumbass has got a hero complex, so you're telling the internet that everybody clapped, when what you're really saying is that you're a self-important, self-absorbed fucking sick of fucking fuck you. I got no words for these kinds of people, but the point is that it's that kind of fantasy that breeds, that it's like a mutated version of the fantasy of like the feeling you have in middle school when you pop an accidental boner and you're like, oh, everyone's gonna see. No one's looking at your accidental middle school boner. Is definitely a phrase that's going to get me fucking, like someone's gonna kick in this window and shoot me in the face. I don't know what the I'm on a list somewhere. I don't know what the fuck the list is, but I'm not comfortable with the company I share. Point is that in very few instances will you actually find an instance where everyone is just try not to pay attention to this asshole. Like, you're gonna get more of that in a place like this, so I'm not telling it totally unrealistic, but no one fucking cares. Who cares what they think? I'm having fun. Plus, isn't this the kind of cute romantic stuff people do during dates? Sissel paused, pondering my words for a moment before turning even more red. I mean, I'm open to it if you want me to. Not gonna lie, it'd be super cute if you did. I winked. He gulped and stared at the fork I waved enticingly in front of him. That's fucked up. Sissel sighed, closed his eyes, and leaned forward. You're going a little fucking deep into that. His mouth closed around my fork rather intimately, before he snatched the oyster and hastily retreated. His eyes actively avoided me as he chewed his food in embarrassment. It's, pretty good. It tastes kinda tingly, though. You are too damn adorable. This is embarrassing. There was a smile on his as he scratched his head bashfully. Sissel suddenly grimaced and scratched his neck a little harder. Oh no, is he allergic? A mildly uncomfortable expression settling across his face. Is it just me, or is it getting warm? Oh, no. So, in a sick twist of fate, it would have been better to fucking choose the knowingly disgusting shit over the not disgusting shit. God damn it. Is it just me, or is it getting warm in here? Is that supposed to be another pickup line? No, it's just I'm feeling tingly all of a sudden. A growl of frustration escaped his throat as he pulled at his shirt and continued scratching. You're feeling tingly? Realization suddenly dawned on me. Wait, are you allergic to oysters? Sissel's neck was red with hives and scratch marks. His eyes widened in a mixture of panic and embarrassment. I'm curious, if you picked the caviar, would that fucking happen too? Oh, I went too far. I can't go back to the caviar. Well, I guess we're stuck then. Lovely. I'm so happy that this is happening. I don't know. I've never eaten oysters before. One of the restaurant's patrons behind us let out a hearty laugh. Oh dear, it looks like our high-class food is disagreeing with you. Perhaps you should go to a restaurant at your caliber. Yeah, this is a fucking... He's having an allergic reaction and you're taking this opportunity to fucking... Oh, my balls are bigger than your balls. Oh, shut up! I knocked the patron aside and hastily pulled Sissel to a chair. His face was beginning to swell like puff chipmunk cheeks, while he tried to hide himself in embarrassment. I look awful. This wasn't how this date was supposed to go. They're making us look like idiots. Never mind the date. Can you still breathe properly? Should I call an ambulance for you? Sissel's eyes, which were already partially hidden behind his swollen eyelids, widened in even further panic. I can't afford an ambulance. The med bills would ruin me. My fucking life. Sorry, I shouldn't have even asked you to... Zazzle hunched over, rasping harshly against his swollen throat. Shit, what should I do? Stay calm, I've got this. A small sense of relief washed over me at the sight of Owen, Philip, and Ginny shoving their way through the crowd. I've got an EpiPen. I should keep the swelling around his windpipe clear for now. Here, hold up your pant leg. I don't know why I'm giving him Sissel's voice, but whatever. I helped lift Sissel's leg and comforted him through his wheezing as Owen pulled out a bright orange injector and pressed it firmly against his exposed thigh. All right, 1, 2, 3, click. After administering the EpiPen, Owen called an ambulance and dragged Sissel to the hospital despite his protests. I'll cover the cost, just relax. I wanted to come along, but the EMTs wouldn't let me. The rest of the night was spent anxiously waiting for news of how Sissel's doing. This certainly wasn't how I expected the day to go. Hello? Oh, hey, John. Just calling to let you know that Sissel's doing just fine. Why couldn't you go to the hospital? You can go to the waiting room, even if you can't ride in the ambulance. Fucking catch a bus or some shit. Get the fuck down there. His face still looks like a flattened football, but he's breathing and functioning again, so there's some good news. That's good to hear. I paused. Is there bad news, too? Owen sighed and hesitated. Well, kinda. Remember what I said about Sissel being insecure in these kinds of places? Well, he's convinced that he made a total of embarrassment of you in front of the people in the restaurant, and basically feels like shit, especially since it happened during your first date. Who cares what the restaurant people think? I'm just happy he's alright. Yeah, not caring is easier said than done. Sissel's, basically avoiding you like the plague at the moment. He says you probably don't want anything to do with him anymore, and he doesn't want to embarrass you further, and... Oh yeah, that's the gist of things so far. What? That's not true at all! Tell him to pick up the phone. I need to talk to him. I totally would, but Sis is being a little hysterical at the moment. You know how he gets. The image of Sissel's stuttering and panicking face flashed in my mind. Yeah. I think it's best we let him cool off and relax for a bit before you talk to him again. I'll call you if anything comes up. Click. I stared at my phone for several long moments before having a long sigh, or heaving a long sigh. This couldn't have gone worse. Yes, it could have. You're just being dramatic. I don't need your spooky ass right now, man. Just talk to the guy after a few days. Everything should be fine. But we still gotta get him to listen to Herschel's confession. He's definitely not gonna take it well when he's frazzled like this. Plus, our date night's ruined. You sure have your priorities set. I buried my face in my hands and sighed for several long moments. Then I looked up at Hallie. I stared. What are you staring at? She suddenly looked deadpan. No. But you've done it before. I am not turning back time for you to redo your fucking date night. Do you have any idea of what the cost? Come on, Hallie. Think of the greater good. We have to keep Sissel's confidence up if we want him to make it through this whole mess. We can't give up now. This is the stupidest nonsense I have ever heard. You know it's true, though. It is not. I opened her mouth, halted mid-thought, then reluctantly closed it. You... Please. I give her my best puppy dog eyes. She looked at me with even more disgust. Fine. Just this once. You better not be wasting our time. Hallie suddenly grabbed me by the collar and yanked! Oh shit. My face smashed into the fracturing opening of the clockwork world with an indignant crack, and I instantly blacked out. Falling. Where am I again? Thud, motherfucker! Oh, jeez, John, you keep falling on your face these days. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. What were we doing again? We were grabbing food from the buffet. You sure you don't want to sit down and grab a glass of water or something? I'm fine. Anyway, time to choose what to eat. Oyster noodle stir fry. Oh no! Oh, I just thought about this, there's, only probably limited times that she can fucking do that shit, and I wasted one of them on fucking oyster noodle stir-fry! I know how to get out of it, though. I know how to get out of it! I shouldn't do it, because it's totally cheating, but I'm gonna fucking do it! Guess who? Motherfucker! Loading up the shit. I'm skipping that mess. I don't want to fucking deal with it. Caviar, even though it's fucking gross.